What up, though, homies and homettes? It's your homeboy, 𝗃𝘂𝗋𝗃. This video is an unscripted, unthought, no thought, all raw. This is all raw. No thought, no angles, no story, no script, no nothing. This is just a video. Terrence Fleming, not 𝗃𝘂𝗋𝗃, Terrence Fleming is talking to you. This is Terrence Fleming talking. No jokes, no games, no silliness, no goofiness, no madness, no nothing. I come to share some very, very valuable information to you. If you have been watching my videos, if you've been following me for a long time, if you're here for graphic design, Photoshop flyers, mixtape covers, if you're here, then this is going to be extremely valuable to you. What you do with this information that I'm going to share with you is up to you. But I'm going to make it available to you. I've been in hiatus. Well, actually, I haven't been in hiatus. I've been actually grinding very hard, working my tail off, right? And what I've been doing, guys and gals, is graphic design for websites. Now, I've always been doing websites for years. I've been training, teaching how to do websites and things like that for a long time, for years. I got maybe 2 or 3 courses out. But there is a change, and there's a money-making opportunity for all of y'all. Not for me, because I'm in the trenches right now, but for you. There's a real, raw, authentic money-making situation that's waiting for you right this very second. Now, I really want to break this down. I'm not going to just tell you what's going on, because you got to know the whole story, because you have to believe me. And the only way you can believe me, I got to walk you through what I'm talking about, because I'm sure y'all hear all over the place. Suddenly you hear all these claims about make this money, make $1,000 a day, blah, 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 all that type of stuff. So I can come off sounding just like them. So before I do that, I'm going to show you proof. I'm going to show you evidence. But before I show you proof and evidence of what I'm talking about, I'm going to first explain to you what's going on, why it's going on, and if you is watching a graphic design tutorial and you contemplating on doing graphics, let me tell you something. The reason why I titled this, Adobe Photoshop flyer designs, because that's where YouTube ranks me. And the thing is, what I would like to do is get this information to as many people as possible, right? As many as people as possible before it get overly saturated. All right. I know it don't sound like it makes sense, but in my mind, there's over 20 billion people on the earth. So there's plenty of money out there for everybody. So it'd be, just greedy if I just decided to not tell nobody this information, not share the wealth, and there's that and the other. Okay. So with that being said, there is a trend that's going on that if you don't jump on top of this trend, you could lose thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay? This trend is this. What you already know, what you've already been watching, what you've already been learning, for the first time in a very long time, you can actually take this knowledge, or you can actually take this information and turn it and convert it into something real, true, tangible money. So when I first started doing this new thing that I'm doing, it's called Samcart, and I have a website over at Samcart. I have a course. I run courses and stuff like that. I'm still building it right now as we speak. I've been with them for maybe a month, a little over a month. And there's a trend that's going on, and I believe that this has happened for 2 to 3 reasons. The trend is everybody is becoming entrepreneurs now. And you probably saw the guy's video. He was he got a YouTube commercial, and if you was any type of entrepreneur, you've seen this commercial before. And what he basically says is, how would you like to make money sharing your idea, helping people, just helping people? How would you like to make money sharing your idea with people, or just helping people, or talking to people and walking them through this, that, and the other, or whatever the case may be, whatever he says. It seems to me with these PPP loans and with this unemployment and all these different incentives, money that we've been getting because of COVID, people has been smart, especially because no one could go to work. And people know that the money, the loans and all of that, they know it's going to run out. So smart people is taking the money and really truly investing into something that can be an asset, something that can continue to bring the money. And what's been happening, what I think what's been going on is, well, I want to say what I think, because for the first time in years, people is investing in themselves, right? And I've been with Samcart for, like I said, for almost 2 months, and I've developed maybe 10 to 12 different websites, because it's so many people that starting new businesses, but nobody know how to do websites. And what's happening is they're investing their money into the concept of, I got something I can sell. You know, I can teach people how to get over post-traumatic stress disorder. Or I got something I can sell. I can teach people how to make paper airplanes. There's so many different people that's coming up with all these different ideas to start a business. And guess what, y'all? It's actually working. People really making money from this stuff. But now here is the catch, and here's the clicker. I'm making more money. Well, how can I say this? I'm making money, fast money, real quick. And I'm gonna show you better, I could tell you. But it's because I'm helping people develop their websites. Now here's the thing. What's happening is when you have a business, a Samcart account. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Some of y'all might be, some of y'all might not. But they give you templates to build websites so that you can sell whatever product you have. You know, you sell your training course, teach people how to ride motorcycles. I don't know. Teach people how to drive. I don't know. Whatever. Teach people how to draw. Teach people how to paint. Teach people how to make beats. Whatever. People's using Samcart to come up with any idea, and they're selling it. But now here's where you and I come in at. And this is my proposal, what I'm trying to propose to you. They don't know how to design websites, and they don't care to learn. They just want to come up with their product, pay somebody to do their website, and get to selling. So what I propose to you is, you already over here watching flyer design tutorials. Now let me break something down about flyers and websites. A website is nothing less than a giant flyer. Sorry about that. A website is nothing less than a long flyer or album cover or poster, right? With just information on it, images and information. So if you is interested in watching me create a flyer, that's good. And some of us can make money from it if you know where to go. But if you watch me make a flyer and convert that flyer into a website, now we're on to something. Why? because there has been a freaking explosion of entrepreneurs, and I'm talking about hundreds, listen y'all, listen to me, hundreds of thousands of needed designers because of all these new businesses that the average Joe is creating. Now, I'm going to show you. Wait, first of all, let me show you, if y'all think I'm lying, let me show you the money that I made. I'm going to go back. This is my Samcart page. And what you just saw is the tutorial that I'm going to be teaching you how to make these websites. Now, before I show you the money that I've been making, let me explain to you why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I'm one person. Over at Samcart, it may be, I think maybe four, I would say four tops, including me, web developers. Every day, matter of fact, I'm going to show you, I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to show you every day I get a prospect, one or two people coming to me saying, I heard you do websites. I really need help with my websites. How much do you charge? If you charge $200, you can make $200 a day, just a couple of hours out your day, building these people websites. But of course, you have to learn how to do it. That's where I come in at. Now, here's a couple things. Y'all already know that I do tutorials. I teach people how to do things. I teach people how to make beats. I teach people how to do shoot videos. I teach people how to do web designs. I teach people how to do the graphics. But never have I taught somebody something that they can immediately start making money. You can immediately, as soon as you in the course, you develop 2 or 3 websites, you can immediately start getting clients. And my job, my goal is to not only teach you, but coach you, watch over you, almost kind of like put you under my umbrella as a business. We is a freaking big corporation, the crew, Terrence's crew, or Grand Tizzle web design crew. But I want to teach you how to do it, in particular for Samcart first. We'll venture off later on somewhere. But for Samcart first, I'm going to teach you how to do the websites. And then I'm going to spread the love and push you off to clients and start doing work. But of course, your stuff got to be stellar. That's why your homie Grand Tizzle got to teach you. Now, let me say this real quick before I forget. I'm just one person. I handle it for me personally. It could take 1 to 2 days to do a website. And my minimum is 500. I go between 500 and 1,000, and that's really, really cheap for these type of websites, because technically you shouldn't charge no less than $1,000 doing these one-page funnels. But you know, I'm over at Samcart. It's a lot of people. You know, I'm just trying to show the love and I'm really trying to help people. And there's a lot of things you're going to learn when I'm helping you, in the tutorials. I'm going to teach you not only how to do the websites, and then I'm going to teach you how to embellish the websites with the graphics, but I'm also going to teach you how to sell, how you're supposed to carry yourself as a salesman and things like that. And also, what's going to bring you business is the quality of your work. So that's the reason why I'm going to teach you. But then I also got to make sure that before you go out there, I got to critique your work. I got to make sure that everything, all the T's is crossed and all the I's is dotted, or the dots. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna definitely look over your work. You do 2 or 3 samples or examples. I check over it, and then I start shooting clients over to y'all. Because here's the thing. I'm just one person. I can't handle all the clients. Out of all of us, out of all the developers over at Samcart, we can't handle all the business. We just can't. I'm one person. I cannot. So guess what? I'm coming over here. I'm coming to my YouTube people. I know if you're watching one of my videos, if you're watching a tutorial, you is here to learn a skill so you can make money. You're not watching it for fun. So for the first time in my life, I have something for real. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. My stupid phone. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so sorry about that. So, so again, for the first time, I've always had, valuable information, of course, but for the first time, it's actually there's some training that I can give to you that as soon as you learn it, you don't have to wait to start getting work. You can apply that information and you can start getting work. Now, here is the good news about this training. It's 6 hours training, and I'm gonna make a more formal approach to this. But right now, I just want to get this information out there. I think it's actually somewhere between 4 and 6 hour training. You can learn it in a day, or you can spread it out. It's up to you. But now here's the thing. Here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn the exact thing to do. Fail safe. That means that I'm going to give you the exact measures of exactly how to build good websites, all the rules, all the science, all the little secret things that the master workers know that they would never share. As a matter of fact, shameless. This is some shame I'm finna admit, because y'all think I know everything, but I had to pay $1,000 to learn this. Now, keep in mind, I know how to do graphics. I know how to do web designs, but when it comes to one-page funnel designs, it's a whole completely, totally different beast. But the good thing about web funnel designs, you do not have to be a graphic design artist. You do not have to be creative. All you got to do is learn the rules. Learn the rules. Learn the right measurements. Learn the right font size. Learn the right bounding boxes. That's it. Anything else is icing on the cake. If you got some graphic skills, you're going to be a beast. People are going to be bamming down your door. Now, again, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. This is proof. If that's my products, all my little stores. If I click this, you will see here from the beginning, when I just started, 6,500. That's real. It's not fake. That's real. I can't Photoshop this. You see? So, what can you make? How much can you make? It's up to you. It's whatever jobs you want to do. I just recently started doing this. You'll see these peaks right here. These large peaks. Those are the $500 websites, 200, 300, stuff like that. All right. So, and this is just one account. This is, and the reason why you just see a few $500 here and there is because I get where you can see right here, that's a $450 job. This is a person that's making partial payments. That's a $700 job to break it up into 3 payments. And then I'm getting sales through my PayPal account. And then I'm getting sales through my Stripe account. Okay, I don't feel like logging into that. But I'm just going to show you so you can know that I'm not. Hold on, let me pause this. Y'all ain't been to get all my stuff. So right here. So I have payments that's coming in through Samcart. I have payments that's coming in through, because people ask me to send an invoice. So some people don't like PayPal. Some people just only want to use Stripe. And then you got payments coming in through here. So that's proof. Now let me show you some other proof of clients. Okay, so over here is a list of all the clients that reach out to me after they see some work that I have done. This is my friend Coder. He's a coder. This is one of the recent people that reached out to me. Now I had to turn this client down because I'm backed up right now. I'm booked. I'm overbooked. And as a profession, you don't want to take too many jobs because you're not going to be able to finish them in a timely manner. Then they can get fussy and, things like that. And you know what? It's if I can't do all of them, so they go somewhere else and give somebody else some money. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm over here with y'all. But let me show you kind of how it goes. Hi, I could use some help with my Samcart page. It's ugly and empty. Can we start with your fees? Your work, from what I've seen, looks good. Now let me show you. Now here's the kicker, y'all. We're gonna open this up. Oh no, oh, she gave me the wrong link. I'm sorry. I said, okay, my fees vary depending on the amount of work. Could be less, could be more. I would take a look and analyze. And then I told her to send the actual link, and then she sent me this. Now look at this, right? Should you spend the energy and money for file patent? Boom. You see that? Boom, boom. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about all these brand new up and coming entrepreneurs. It's a freaking ocean full of fresh fish. I'm gonna say it again. It's an ocean full of fresh fish that need web designers. So let me tell you this. I got my course, and I'm going to admit it's not going to be cheap. It's not going to be cheap, so I'm going to let y'all know right now. But there's a reason why it's not going to be cheap. It's not going to be super duper expensive like I had to pay $1,000. It's not going to be that expensive, but it's dang sure not going to be cheap. Because why? Because after you pay and after you go to school and after you learn, sky's the limit. You're going to get that money back plus more on your first order. It's up to you. You want to make some money? All you got to do, go to class, learn the course, come over here and start cashing in. It's the money is right here. Now, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Let's go to her, Nicole. Scroll it up to the top. Look what she says. Hi, Terrence. I see you have helped a few people in the Samcart group with their landing pages. Are you available to look at ours? We definitely need some professional design advice. And all I say is yes, let me see it. Then they send it. And then here I give them my feedback, and then I give them my sales pitch. You're going to learn all of this in the course. You're going to learn exactly what to say, exactly what to do, the psychology behind it. You're going to be an expert. You're going to always give people value, the whole nine. All right. I'm going to give you another example so that you won't think I'm on some salesman, cheesy, lying, cheater, slick. Look at the conversation that me and her had. She loved my stuff so much, she hired me for multiple jobs. Like she's just my friend now. And this lady, oh my God, 𝗃𝘂𝗵𝗲𝗀. Oh man, I'm gonna say this. I can't disclose how much because I get access to the account when I'm working and stuff. I can't disclose how much, exactly how much they have because that will be unethical. But I can tell you six figure. And she hired me to do her website, and I'm trying to get to the top because I'm gonna show you how all this starts off. These people need web designers. They need web developers. And listen, y'all, look, you are recommended for making nice Samcart pages. Mine def needs help. How much do you charge? Do you have time? Thanks, Kelly. I say, yes, I can do it. I need to see it and evaluate what you may need and an estimate on how long it may take to get done. Well, that's me telling her. And then we went from there. Boom, and then she's a client. Everybody that reached out to me is a client. Vincent, right? Let's see what he says at the top. And by the way, let me show you the before and afters. Here, we're going to click this. This is his site. Here's how to fix your gut in just days. Boom, 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 boom. Here's text out, all that, and this is what I did. Boom, 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 boom. Soon as I was done, he immediately started making sales. So now let me explain this to you. This is why this would be beneficial to you. This is easier than making flyers. It's easier. It looks good, it's beautiful, but it's easier to do this than making freaking flyers. All this was done in Photoshop. If you know how to make a flyer, look at this right here. This is a customized image. It went from this, and then I just pulled up some mock-ups. I put the design on it. I threw some extra elements on it, put a little flower behind it, put the background, and wada bing, bada bam. He have a beautiful site that looks much more professional. He's making money off of it, and you just made some money off of it. And you can do this all day long. So many people have been reaching out to me. I had to turn down about 10 people that reached out to me because I was just too backed up. So guess what? Do you want to learn how to do websites so that you can come over here and start making some money? Now, this is how you can make money even quicker. Let me explain. Because I have so many people reaching out to me, if I can't do the job or if they can't pay me what I require, I'll just tell them, you know what, I got somebody highly recommended. I can highly recommend somebody to you. And then you can be the one I recommend. How about that? But you gotta be good. And to be good, you gotta be taught by your homie 𝗃𝘂𝗋𝗃. And if you're taught by your homie 𝗃𝘂𝗋𝗃, you're gonna fare well. Promise you that. Okay, here's another one. This guy, Brian Lewis, he's a cook, right? This is the last one I'm gonna show because you really get the picture. Check this out. Terrence, I hope this message finds you well. I have been in the online sales game for a minute and keep to myself for the most part. I do follow the Samcart group and offer help when I can be of help. But for the most part, I stay in the background. I personally don't subscribe to share my page with the group to view, as in the end, everyone will have an opinion and almost most are being honest and helpful, and it can become a complete overwhelm or confusion. I am no better than the next person. Trust me, I just know what happens when you open yourself up to the public, to the humans, and Okay. I'm reaching out to get your personal opinion of my page. Now, that is the key right there. You want to be the person that they want your opinion. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you how to give your opinion in a way that they can hold their dignity, but at the same time you give them some advice, not criticism, not constructive criticism. You just advise them. And a lot of times you can advise a person by, one, understanding what they're trying to do, and then two, by complimenting them and then telling them how what you can do can actually enhance or bring out their expertise even more so. That's your job. So let's finish. You say you may have involving the design to garner more sales. I am 100% solid and set up with Facebook ads. The technology is covered, but Facebook has changed dramatically. I know because I was running ads in 2015, I can't even come close to conversion. I was coming back. I come to you for a trained pair of eyes and possible redesign. There you got it. Your feedback will be appreciated, and if we move forward with changes, what would be your cost? I hope all this. Stay blessed, Brian. Okay, now check this out. This is what I said back to him. I said, hey, Brian, so I'm checking out your page, brother. Honestly, it's a decent page. It's simple, informative, has images, information, all the elements needed to make sales. Honestly, $1 thing scares me because he had it for $1. I said, but if it's working for others, then I get what you're going for. But personally, I would raise the price. I can explain why in detail later, but for now, I would just say people will lower your value if you do. I would raise the price, but be sure to label myself an expert chef. The get paid on the back end method is good for them, but do it have to be for you? Well, he was telling me that other people was charging $1, and so he following them. I said, have you got any sales since you launched? If yes, then that's proof you don't need to sell for $1. Best practice is to go for like 17 with a pay what you want. That way, at least you can get the cost of doing business taken care of. A good page design can do a few things for you. One, it raises, now look at how I'm educated. Look at the advice that I'm giving. Say, one, it raises the perceived value of your brand. It tells your audience that you are an expert willing to share secrets with them so that they can save money on restaurants but still have premium quality. But if your page don't look like money, time or critical thought hasn't been put into your brand and design, then it can reflect on the perceived value of the quality of your service. Let me show you an example of a page where you may not expect to spend $1 for the services based on the look of the page alone. You can expect to pay a premium price for the expert's cooking advice. And keep in mind, whoever lands on your page apparently wants to know some expert cooking advice. Then I sent him these. I showed him this. Like, basically, this is how your page should look. Something like that, or something like that. And that was it. And then I said, see, when you have pages such as these, people don't expect to pay $1. And if they see that, then it literally scares them. They'd rather go somewhere else and pay the premium than give you the $1. After that, he was sold. I got the job. So, and let me show you his before and after. Let's see right here. Because after I do the design, I require that they show Samcart the before and the after. I'm sorry I can't zoom in, but maybe I can zoom in. But this is the page that he designed, and then that's the redo that I did for him. But anyway, check this out. I don't want this long and drawn out, but I'm over here to reach out to those who want the early bird special. So I'm going to put the link at the bottom. If y'all ready to start learning, the courses is done. They're ready to go. It's not going to be cheap. So don't even, if you're cheap, well, I ain't going to say it. Let me just say this. Let me say this. Nothing is cheap. Nothing is expensive. Nothing is expensive when you invest in something that's going to give you a guaranteed return. Once you learn how to build websites, once you learn how to build funnels the way I do, because you can go to a few different places and learn this, but you're probably going to be spending $700, $800, $900, $1,000. I know, because I looked around. But if you make an investment and you are guaranteed to get work after you know what the heck you're doing, that's considered a guaranteed investment. You're going to make your money back plus more on the first job based on the price that I give you. I'm not going to tell you the price right now. I'm going to go over to the page and check it out. If y'all want to start making some money, jump on top of that. Jump on top of that. I ain't finna oversell you. I'm not finna oversell you. I'm not finna overconvince you. I'm not finna use what they call linguistics and all that other crap. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm not finna try to persuade you. If you want to make some money and you got 6 hours of your freaking life and a couple $100 and you want to make some money and you want to add a valuable skill to you that you can start making some money now, click the link below. I'm out.